In the distance is Middleton and the end of the shorter half of Old Lynchburg Road. This is Old Lynchburg Road up here, and there's been a discussion of the quality of work that's been done here, and this is to illustrate the street work. The residents there recently washed their car and the water came down the driveway. If this road is crowned properly, that water stays in the gutter right there. It does not cross the street, and that is not a big flow of water. So this is not crowned properly. Now, recently Jim Tolbert stood in front of City Council and said that he and Maurice Jones had inspected this and said everything was fine. And they don't believe the people out here on Old Lynchburg Road. And you can judge for yourself how anybody could see something like this and believe this work is done properly. You don't have to have an engineering background to see that the drainage is not properly constructed. And this is what the people are upset about. And when they voice their concerns, they are treated as pests and being told everything is fine. My back to Old Lynchburg Road, probably about 11 o'clock in the morning, and a quick picture. This is what gutters and drains are supposed to do. The gutters direct the water into the drain. This is on the other side. That water should be going into the drain. About half the water is, and the other half is not. Now this is looking up Old Lynchburg Road, right with Middleton to my back, and that gutter's not taking anything. That drain is not taking anything. This is probably a third of the way up Old Lynchburg Road, maybe a quarter of the way up, and you can see the water draining from the driveways, as it will, and when it gets out it spills through the curb cut, and when it does, it spills out into the roadway. And I'm standing right on a drain. And that, there it goes, continues. And it's hard to pick up right now, but when the drainage wants to cross the road, it gets hung up between those two yellow lines. And there is a seam in the asphalt between those two lines. They lay the road down in two strips. And when the water accumulates on that seam, it gets under the roadbed. And that's what kills a road, water under the roadbed. One of the things. I don't know how thick that asphalt was laid down, but so anyway, you can see the drainage. You would not see those leaves accumulating with the rain we've had all the way down. And I was just on the drain at the very bottom there. You would not see those leaves sitting in the gutter. They would have been washed down by now. So right down the very end there are two drains. And I'm about a quarter of the way down Old Lynchburg Road. You can see that drain right there. The water is just, as soon as it gets to the drain, it's kicking out, not draining.